What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the History Hyenas. We have myself, we have Yannis Pappas, and then we have Akaash, the super spreading Sandy.
Yeah, just come clean with
I'm Hurricane Sandy out this bitch.
Hurricane Sandy.
Come clean with the nickname that you came up with. It's off the dome. I want to say it's a great nickname. It's hilarious. And then I want to say you are not a real doctor. I've taken your advice one too many times, but you just said how death creeps in through the teeth. And I know for a fact, just out of instinct, that it's not true. Because when people die of heart attacks or people die of other stuff, I've never heard any doctor go, it all started with a cavity.
Google, if you want to Google it, you could Google it. There are a lot of studies that is why when you get certain types of dental work done, they give you antibiotics. So all the stuff that from your cavities and all the debris
like
from
you're
your
making
teeth
stuff up.
Yes.
doesn't go into your heart.
Yeah, well,
That's
whatever's
why.
going to kill you is going to kill you, but I got the protection of my God
Yes.
on my mug.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get killed through the teeth.
Here's the thing: is obviously it's pretty clear now. Is I love Allah, but Allah doesn't love you too. So Allah loves me. But
I
don't know
can't
why he doesn't love
understand
you.
how you're invincible.
Yes, we don't know.
Because I'm fucking white. Deal with it.
Yeah. We have a theory, Akaash, we got a theory that he's had so many viruses and venereal diseases that Corona showed up and it was like a crowded elevator.
Oh,
and was
yeah.
like, I'll take the next one, and it just went one down to me.
Your immune
Yes.
system has been in boot camp.
Yes.
It's just been running tough motors.
Listen, I'm still doing the thing where, like, you know, mask on or distance and take it seriously. But, you know, multiple doctors have said it's got to come down to T cells now. I don't know what's going on, because you were the third instance where I was in a room with someone who didn't know they had it.
And the only time you were not having sex with those guys was that time.
The only time.
Because Donnie, you definitely banged out.
I banged out
And
Donnie.
Andrew Santino, you at least kiss a lot.
I kiss him on the lips a lot. And I have I have a few pictures of his penis.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Akaash, you're all better now, and you have a size 30 waist, and you said you're skinny fat. Honey bunny, you're not, girl. You're not skinny fat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First
we're-
of all, thank God we're okay.
Yeah.
Thank God everybody's okay.
Yeah.
And I apologize in front of our fans for saying I wanted to blow up India
I don't care about that.
and telling people that you came in sick. You obviously didn't come in sick.
You're telling Joe Rogan. I mean, what the fuck telling people? Let's be honest here. You told Joe Rogan. Fucking idiot.
That's
When
what
he's getting on Rogan, he's back on Rogan. The kid's going to go on Rogan January 8th.
Oh, shit. All right, good. I didn't fuck that up.
You're going to get us kicked out of here.
We're excited.
You're screaming at the top of your lungs.
Yeah, who cares?
And
These
when you got
fucking need to know.
Because when you come in this hot, that means we're not going to be able to get through 2 episodes.
Yeah, cuz we'll be able to get to two episodes. Akaash, give me some hummus.
Yo.
So I'm
the
sorry.
Rogan,
I'm sorry.
I completely
I was delirious.
understood.
I was 104 fever, and he asked, and I said I wanted to blow up India.
Yeah, I completely
I
understood
don't
why
wanna
you
do.
were upset, especially if I had to move Rogan. I'd be fucking livid if I was you.
I was more upset about the newborn.
And I can also completely, and you have a newborn
Yes.
and a wife, and I
Yeah.
completely understand you being like, I think this guy might have come in sick, all that. But when it got to Rogan, then I was like, oh, this is a problem.
I think
this is a problem.
I think he was the only person I said that to.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Rogan is comedy.
Yeah.
Like if he says Akaash spread corona, that's
By the way,
just a fact.
I followed up with him.
He's Wikipedia for
and
comedy.
he was like, I know. He was like, I understand you were sick, and
Oh,
he
I
was like, I
appreciate
understand.
that. Thank
how
you for
could-"
that.
He was like, but he get. I'll
Yeah.
show you the text. I'll
No,
show you
it's
so
all-
you
it's all
you
good.
have proof that I
Proof that
fixed
you have
it.
Rogan's number?
I have proof.
No, exactly. He just says it's a Twitter DMs.
Yeah. How funny would it be if I'm just lying about all that and
Well, you are.
and I just go to Austin and like I just go like, hey, I'm in Austin, and then I go, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Because the lie's gone too far, which is a situation you've been in probably a lot of times.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, literally, I started...
Which is the situation I put myself in when I told my family-in-laws that the wine that Binky got me was the wine that I got for them.
Sorry, Mrs. Pappas.
It's a lie. Binky
That's
got
called
it for
a
me.
re-gift.
Because I've been spending too much time with Chrissy D. The lie just came out, and it felt fucking good.
It's nice. Just hit him with it. I started comedy. The first time I ever got on stage was I did a comedy class in 2008, and then I didn't do comedy again until like late 2009 to get through physical therapy school. But I started telling people I was doing stand-up and had shows in 2005. So in 2005, I was telling people in my college, St. Joseph's College, that I had a show, and it would always get canceled because of the weather.
Also, when he started, Jersey Shore was really big. And Guidos were big. So he just was Italian. He had an imaginary cousin.
Distefano.
Yeah, Distefano.
I'm from Brooklyn.
He
I
had
live in
hair
Queens.
like that. I mean, Chris is who he wants to be, or wwho you want him to be, whenever it is.
Because what else is the point of doing comedy if you're not going to escape into different lives on stage? I love how sometimes people will be like, you know, I'll see on YouTube or whatever, people are like, you tell that story on the podcast a different way. What's the truth? Who cares what the truth is?
Yeah.
Just listen for entertainment.
Why
you
can't
fucking
people just
cuck.
laugh?
Yeah.
Just fucking laugh.
Yeah.
What are we? Oh, am I doing TED Talks? Are we in a meeting?
Yeah,
I'm telling you
fucking
shit to make
dorks.
you laugh so you forget about your fucking life, you incel fuck.
It's also
Just listen to the things. I don't know which way I'm doing it.
Yeah. And
Just doing it.
It's nice to break out of reality and live.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, I said.
I don't want to touch the mic.
Yeah, I told Chris, I said, you know, Chris is a kid who, we call him Chrissy Chaos, and he's bigendered. We're both bigendered in some way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chrissy Clarice Slayer.
And I think Chris should become very ultra liberal and woke, because then he would have 137 genders to choose from.
Yes.
So when you get bored of one, you could become another one, and you could be two at the same time if you want.
Here's
You
the
could
thing.
do the Tim Dillon thing where you're like still like pretty hardcore Republican.
Where you could-
where I'm actually gay.
You're
where
like
you
a
could
12th
bang out an
gender.
underage TikToker? Absolutely.
Absolutely. I will.
You could get through that.
I will 100% go liberal for the next 4 years because I'm just going to have to, because you have to survive. But once Trump gets back in office in 2024, I'm going to really come out swinging, especially on a house on the island. If I have property, if I have fucking property and a gun, like, do you understand if Trump gets back in what it's going to be like? I mean, it's going to be Trump flags on a fucking boat.
Yeah.
You get a
Oh,
boat.
buddy.
I mean, I'm really going to get serious.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I'm 40 plus and I have nothing, especially if my career, if these things take off, oh my God. And I have
Let me
nothing.
tell you something. If you move to the island, bring the Trump flags with you now.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
Now
That's
you
what
could,
it is.
Yeah, you could paint it on your garage door.
Yeah.
And someone would come put flowers in memoriam
Yeah.
for his
Oh,
lost
100%.
election
Absolutely,
every day.
dude.
Yeah. I mean, I think people in Long Island and places that voted Trump are going to treat his lost presidency like we treat our grandparents' graves. They're just going to put flowers in front of Trump Tower for 4
Yeah.
years.
Oh, yeah.
The only
Yeah.
thing is, though, is Trump supporters, just going to take the loss like what it is, not fucking crybabies like
They're gonna-
everybody liberal who's just going to fucking be like,
No, they're taking.
defund him.
I watched one of those loose chain Zeitgeist something with the Bilderberg group. It's ridiculous. They're just like they're having a meeting right now, and it's just motherfuckers in a suit hanging out.
I don't get caught up in any of the conspiracies, but I do acknowledge, and this is me not going any point past, it is strange
Yeah.
that no steel skyscrapers have ever fallen,
Right.
and 3 fell in the same way on the same day. That is strange. And one in Madrid burnt for because a lot of people say, well, the planes didn't hit them. But yeah, the planes hitting them is not the reason they fell. The plane, it was supposedly the jet fuel burning that melted
Right.
the steel that compromised them,
Yes.
which seems a little odd.
It just seems like now.
And then we attacked Iraq. It seems a little odd.
In 2001 or 2002, 2003, there's no way you could get me to believe that at all. But now, as so many things have come out where it's like, this is conspiracy, that's proven that,
Yeah.
you start to think like, wait a second,
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe it was.
I mean,
Yeah.
this was before we knew that Hillary was a
coronavirus?
shapeshifter, that
Yeah.
George Soros,
By the way,
is funding the
we
protests,
just-
and that 5G towers are putting microchips in our balls. That
Yeah.
was before
That was
we
before
knew
that.
that.
By the way-
Now that we know that, it
That's
does
true.
seem suspicious about
Those
9/11.
Christmas gift?
These
Those
are-
shoes?
these are
Let's
my-
get some shoes.
Let's get some shit. Remember that viral video?
Yeah.
Let's
Are those,
get some
are those a little Christmas gift?
These are my work. I would never wear these on the potty except for the fact that I'm staying in Long Island against my will, and these are my workout kicks.
Because you shoot ropes.
Huh?
You shoot ropes on your sneakers. You got those are
These
ropes.
are shooting ropes, yeah.
So
I've been shooting ropes too
so here's
because
the
it's
thing.
infrequent.
Here's the thing. My mama, my mama.
When you have a newborn, when you have a newborn, you just get locked and loaded.
I know what it
and
is,
then
too.
you
I love
shoot
when the truth
ropes.
comes out
Shoot
quietly
ropes.
and
Yeah.
nobody hears it.
Yeah.
But it's like a
ropes,
thing
dude.
that's really bothering
Oh,
you,
yeah, dude.
clearly.
Oh yeah, no, dude. You just have to shoot a rope wherever it is. Like
Yeah.
I remember.
No, babies are cock blockers.
No, they are. I remember being in the shower, and the only place I could jerk off was in the shower because there's kids everywhere, everywhere. And I jerked off on accidentally my daughter's fucking Scrub-A-Dub Johnson Johnson baby soap, and I
Jesus
just fucking
Christ.
blew a load on it, and then had to wash it off because it's just, you gotta just.
At least you washed it off. What if you didn't
parents,
notice?
You just know. It's like how many times, you know, you gotta have sex when the kid goes to sleep. You know, there's been times we have sex and I fucking have, you know, her fucking binky on my shoe. There's just nothing you could do when you have kids.
Yeah.
You know?
You still living with mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you mean my
baby mom?
girl? Yes.
Yeah.
That's a legitimate question.
I thought, because when you said
Yeah.
mom, because the thing is, I have a mom, and then I call my daughter mom, and then I have the baby's mom, who's now my girlfriend again.
Yeah. No, but you call your mom, and then you call your
The
baby's
baby-
mom mommy, and
Mommy.
mommy, and mommy.
Then mommy. And
Yeah.
But my actual mama, my mom, my biological mom, worked. This is a wild thing. She worked in the second tower. That
And
was
doesn't like people on welfare.
let's just say I don't know, that, I think she's okay with that.
Let's just say she lit a candle for the Trump family.
Yeah, she's going to have 4 more years. The next 4 years is going to be a little rough for her. So it's just what it is. But you know what? I mean, what do you want me to say? But she worked in the second tower that was hit. And you know what she said? She said,
Don't have Akaash on the podcast, that filthy motherfucker.
Well,
Yeah.
she said, just make sure you have Purell, which we have.
Yeah, but he's Indian. We're being like really insensitive to how much of a contribution South Asians have made
I've made
to
on
the
this
American
country.
economic landscape.
Absolutely.
He didn't blow up anything. He's Hindu. They're peaceful people.
No.
And like I said on his podcast, they gave us the Kama Sutra, and they also gave us Nimesh Patel and Akaash Singh,
gave us
and
Nimesh
a lot of
Patel.
other good stuff.
They gave us Hank Azaria to voice up who?
Yes, they
That's
gave us
true.
that.
That's a
Kumail,
fact.
Yeah, Kumail
Yeah.
Nanjiani, who's
Kumail-
fucking jacked.
Who's
No.
fucking Jack?
Who's
The kid's
taking-
on juice.
He's on
got the
juice.
same steroid dealers texting out.
Yeah. I mean, they gave us
You think?
They
fucking
gave us the other kid. What's the other?
Aziz?
No, but what's the other one's name? Who did
Kumail's
the
Pakistani.
Kumail got a what,
Kumail's Pakistani?
Yeah.
Oh, so they fucked them.
Yeah.
Dude, we did a whole thing on when we did Gandhi, the India and Pakistan.
Yeah.
He
how they
knows about it,
fucked
dude.
Yeah,
His parents told him around the dirt.
No, but
you
I-
can marry anyone except a dirty Pakistani. That's what he's heard when he was
Basically.
7.
But it's crazy that I didn't realize like the true beef between them and the whole fucking land. It's a whole thing with Pakistan and India.
Yeah, he was against that, but
Gandhi was.
He was.
Yeah.
He was
Well, no,
very upset about it.
Gandhi was against it, but then
Because we cannot talk about fucking Gandhi because I do not want to get corona again.
son,
yeah.
that shit
Yeah.
happened.
We got
Yes.
karma. We talked about it on our last episode. It was karma.
My body knew.
Because you were talking shit about Gandhi.
My body
and
just
then
knew.
Fucking the elephant god came down and did
Yes.
this shit. And then
That's
we got
it.
fucking
No.
genied, and I got fucking corona, and me and Alex had the GI symptoms. My fever once got to 102. That was it. He was up to 104 for like 7 days.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Yeah.
no big deal. Yeah, shit my brains out.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be dead.
the
but
comic who I think gave it to me gave it to his brother-in-law. His got up to 105.
Whoa.
Yeah, buddy.
He survived. Everybody survived.
Yeah, everybody's
yeah,
good.
whatever strain we all got it was a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was one point where I swear to God, and this is what freaked me out a little bit. I had the thought, I was like, how long is this shit gonna last? Because that's how sick I felt. I was like, is the only way out of feeling like this being dead? And that thought freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because when you're sick like that, a minute seems like a year. And I was quarantined here. And that was at the time where we had fucking equipment going all the way into that room. So I was just like on the bed and I couldn't
Right.
walk anywhere.
That's horrendous.
Yeah. And just every minute I was worried about like my fit. Like you were very worried.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah.
and it's like I was so sick and fucking I was so sick and and you start to when you have a fever you start to hallucinate a little bit, which is I started calling me we. It was like you get weird when you're like not eating and not sleeping.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause the
absolutely.
fevers and the chills make it hard to sleep. And so I can only imagine what you were going through because you had to worry about 300 people.
Yeah, no, I gave it when Colin Quinn got it. I was like, maybe if I was on a bridge, I'd have jumped, because
Colin
that's
Quinn
like
didn't
this too
care,
much.
though.
'Cause there's
I
so-
talked to him, Colin Quinn. As soon as I told him,
Oh no, he cared.
he was like, well, it doesn't matter.
He was probably putting on a strong face to you because he's a father figure to you. But when I spoke to him, it was a different story. And I'm being honest, and he would probably admit it. He was like, oh, God. Every minute he was like, fucking, can you believe it? Oh, fuck. It sounded like he was like presently having it. He goes, God, fucking, yeah, it was bad. He was like, yeah, I fucking had a heart attack, so they gave me the fucking, I got an arrangement for the fucking, he was like, Jesus Christ, fucking, he's like, if there's one person I fucking kill, I kill Chris.
Yeah.
Because he fucking didn't get it. And then he goes, the fucking pizza you guys ordered. He went back to the pizza, but he told me.
I mean, we gave him with the worst pizza.
He told me he actually told me he was like, he was sick, man. Like he got sick and him and his wife were sick. But he got the vitamin drip or whatever that fucking thing
Yeah.
they give him, and
Yeah.
everyone is 100% with strong antibodies. But dude,
How
the
long do those
virus
last?
sucks.
Because
man.
I'm living it up. I went to Aruba.
People don't.
Do you
know
have
how
like
long
a
the
new
antibody
lease on
does.
life like me? Like I felt like when I was sick, I felt like I would do anything just to have health. And now that I have it, every morning I wake up, I just feel like I don't care what happens. I'm just so happy that everyone's healthy, that I'm healthy, that you're healthy, that Alex is healthy. Schultz, I knew he was going to beat it because he had that Netflix show and he was going to will himself to the finish line.
Yeah, that's what he'd be doing.
I mean, that thing didn't even affect him. He had
I was
like a fucking
physically,
nose cold.
I was physically so okay. It was crazy. I was just tired. Yeah. My fever was at like 99. It wasn't even high enough to be corona temperature, and that's it. I had a cough. It came
You're
on
like
later.
a suicide
But the
bomber.
cough is
You only
gone.
killed you, but you got like 300. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rather have
Yeah.
killed me and got the 300,
Yeah.
so I had to deal with the guilt. The guilt
There's
was awful.
actually-
The problem is though, if you die,
Here you
here's
go.
the issue
You
with
can tell I have corona. Look how red I am.
Yeah. If you die though, the issue is with you die is you're gonna have to.
It's like I'm celebrating giving
You're
you
gonna
guys
have to
corona.
kill. You're gonna have to kill your wife too, because people are gonna start flying into her DMs. Because I mean, if any of I don't know if you ever accidentally
They're
posted
gonna be
her.
suicide
do your
bombing the
fans, do your
DMs.
fans
Yeah,
know
he
who she
posted
is or
the-
have?
He
Yeah.
posted the video
That's what
of
I'm
their
saying. Like,
engagement.
yeah, your
Yeah.
fans were just gonna. They're gonna be fucking
I
in there.
posted a picture of me and my wife
Your
by
wife
the
is
tree.
beautiful, too.
And it was a mistake.
I'm being more respectful about it.
Our fans
But
were,
she's a beautiful woman.
Thank you. You
Beautiful
can call
person,
her a
yeah.
piece. You can get me back.
Nah,
Yeah, you'd fuck. She's a piece. And if I
She
died,
is a piece.
you know what I mean, and you got single, you'd all fucking try to get in there, especially this piece of shit.
No,
No, he
no,
wouldn't.
she
He's
doesn't have a
great guy.
tattoo on her tit.
No, and
I'm
she
not
would
into
never.
it.
She would never. But
She doesn't have a tattoo on her
If
titty?
she had, for me, it's got girls have to have tattoos.
yeah, he's adverse
I just
to
need
natties.
tats.
I feel like you fuck so many girls now. It's like watching a lot of porn.
Time
Where
to
you
go
just
to
need
guys,
weirder and
yeah.
weirder things.
Yeah, I've
He's
just.
got-
And he's getting close to
He's
guys.
going the Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas route. Like
Yeah.
it's gotten to the point where you can only fuck so many girls before you get
the
curious.
girls
about
Chrissy
guys.
says he fucks. I'm constantly just like
I've seen
I'm
him.
astonished.
I have seen them, and I would have fallen in love and ruined my whole life for every one of them.
Yeah.
And he can't remember their names or the events at all. So I don't even know why he does them because
Yeah.
he can't remember them.
Yeah, I don't know.
He calls everyone babe. He doesn't know their
but
name.
I'm better now.
Yeah, they never question it because they're all named Babe.
Yeah.
And
I will say,
he just
though-
has to. He used to just say, "I got to pick up the baby," and then he'd get out of there because
Yeah, I literally was on a
baby
cruise
was on the
ship.
window.
I was on a because I used to use that line all the time. I got to pick up the baby. I was on a cruise ship once, hooked up with a girl. She was in my room, and then I was like, I gotta go pick up the baby, and we were in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, it's just yeah. So I posted that pic of my wife by the tree, and our fans, a lot of them were very disrespectful. They were
What can you do?
disrespectful. Yeah.
Fans be disrespectful.
Don't
They
worry
were
about
disrespectful.
fuck them though.
Fans were also disrespectful, but they were
Your
kind
girl's
of.
not gonna fuck a fan. You know what I mean?
Cares?
Like,
But even if a girl did, it's like who cares? It just goes on. Fuck, you know.
Yeah. Some of them are
Everybody-
funny.
The key to you gotta resist. You don't resist. Just who cares, dude? It's just like whatever, man. Girls are gonna do what they're gonna do. Guys are gonna do. It doesn't fucking matter. Just resist, baby.
Yeah, just
You got the
resist.
Will and Jada mindset.
Have a
Just-
kid, and then just resist just don't resist anything else.
'Cause
Let
you-
life take you where it's gonna go.
You
I got
need
high
to
blood
put out.
pressure.
You have a unique philosophy that's really unique to you that works. You should
Yeah,
put
you
out
get
a
away
book.
with it.
You should
I
put
am.
out. You should put out a book called Chrissy Chaos: The Way to Live Free, and just the
Yeah.
whole book should be motivation about like, hey, babe, reality's here, and you can be here and
Doesn't
there
matter.
at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Like, you
just,
know?
this is how you live. Call it Chrissy. Call it Unchained.
Unchained.
genius
Yeah.
of Chris
Call
is-
it with Unleashed in the Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the genius of Chris is he's so wild all the time. He gets away with everything because that's just who he is.
Yeah.
And he's never separated. I think most of us have explained like, hey, the comic me is a little bit different than the real me.
No.
He never did
Follow.
that. He never did that. I'm always crazy.
Always.
So if you're with me, this is what you signing up for. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's what it is.
Akaash, you fucking nailed it. At the beginning of the podcast, we used to say, here's the similarity between Trump and Chrissy.
Yeah.
Trump says so many wild things.
Yes.
You don't know what to pin him down for. As
Yes.
soon as you're going over here to get him for this, he's over here saying that. And then you run over there. And so it's like it's like a smoke screen. You're like, where do I go? What
Right.
do I do? And so then you just are numb and you're completely just like desensitized to it. Like you
Chrissy
said.
D, that's what the D
Chrissy
is for.
D does so many
Desensiti-
wild stuff.
desensitization.
You're totally desensitized and you just give into it. You're just going, whatever, you're just so used to it.
Because to me, it's
Brilliant.
all comedy. It's like you can. I think like the thing is like you can make fucking racist jokes or sexist jokes
Absolutely,
and not
absolutely.
be that person. It's like
Yeah.
why are we doing
Why
comedy?
not be that person?
You know what? Because I just feel like a true like if you're going to be funny, you can't be hateful at the same time. It's like I could see when people are being hateful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, dude, I could see that. But if
Yeah.
you're not hateful, then it's just all like, who
Yeah.
cares? Like
I can
fucking
tell
kidding.
when it's real and when
Yes.
it's fake. And I think most people can. Anybody who's getting offended is pretending they can't, and that's on you.
That's
your
why
own
your guys'
shit.
podcast is fantastic, because you've created the environment where it's like you can do flagrant 2, you can say and do whatever you want, because it is understood you are in the fun zone now, where it's like, no, do not take this shit seriously.
Yeah.
It's flagrant
Yeah.
for a reason, which
Well,
is
you guys are
why it's so
hyenas.
successful.
Yeah.
Hyena is a fucking predator. We
by
eat
by
what we
any
can
means
get.
necessary.
We're wild
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah.
They even eat the bones, dude.
Yeah.
And they're the first chicks with dicks, hyenas.
They are.
The original
Yeah,
chicks with dicks.
matriarchs. Also, hyenas are the only animal that are so cunning that they will take down bigger animals by biting their balls.
Who came up with the hyena's name?
I was a big fan.
Was
of
it the
hyenas.
chicks with dicks that got you?
It
No.
was, yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. But it's they are the most fascinating animal on the planet.
To us, yeah.
They have no lineage, no relatives really.
Their weapon is chaos, like how a panther
kind of.
would be stealth.
They're the Distefano of the
hyena's
animal
weapon
kingdom.
is that is what scientists say.
Controlled chaos. It's very
Mm-hmm.
cunning and smart, and there's a method to the madness. But
Yes.
they are they're a vicious. They have the strongest jaw bite of it. Most people don't know that. They eat the bone. They'll pulverize it. So when a hyena eats a kill, there's no carcass.
Mm-hmm.
They eat everything. They're completely vicious. Like fratricide between the one sibling is gonna die.
Right.
Like in the cubs, they're born brutally. Like the wife. There's no hyena wives. The mother gives birth out of her pseudo penis, which is like this small. So it's an extremely violent birth. They kill each other. The mother
They have a
lets
high
it
death
happen.
rate
Yeah.
when giving birth.
The women are more vicious, and the women are bigger, and the women are the heads of the clans.
Yes.
The guys are smaller.
That's
They
why
ha-
Whoopi Goldberg was the head hyena in Lion
Yes.
King.
Yep.
Yes.
Accurate. That was
Accurate, dude.
Yeah.
portrayal.
I mean,
Shout out Whoopi. Shout out the View.
and you'll often see them grabbing balls.
Doing
Like
great
we're
things.
making a meme out of a hyena who because a lot of times hyenas will get the clan will just fucking exile them just the
Right.
same way lions do. So you have like a lone hyena. They're also they're scavengers, hunters. They're whatever.
only
they steal
animal
kills.
ever observed in nature to be murdered by lions. They don't eat them. They just murder them. That's how much they fucking hate them.
That is an inaccurate fact, but fuck it, let's go with
They
it.
just murdered them.
That the only animal to get killed by lions just for murder.
The
They
lions
do that
murder
also
them.
to cheetahs. They do that also to leopards. They
The
do that
lions
to
murder
other
them.
competing predators.
Yeah, the lions murder them.
But it is the only animal that has been observed to be killed by animals
Yeah.
just to be murdered.
You know, the Trump
Why
thing
not?
also, you call him out, he just ignores it, and then just repeats himself.
Because it doesn't matter.
It's
the
brilliant.
lions murder them.
It's fucking
because
brilliant,
it's just
dog.
like, yeah, I mean, you know?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yes.
Chrissy D 2040. I see it.
Dude, I'll do
I
it.
see it, and I'm voting for it.
Because this country would turn into a Chuck E. Cheese real
Yeah,
quick.
because I mean, you want to talk about fun? I mean, first thing I do is I deport everyone in Portland. They get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then Patty Flyballs would be your Secretary of State.
Yeah, yeah.
And he would do a little cleaning.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's coming down. Yeah, because your voice is so loud, the fucking sound reverberated and pushed the wood down.
Patty Flyballs, yeah, he'd be my Secretary of War.
Yeah, and Debo would be your fucking chief of staff.
Yeah, no, yeah, Debo, I just shoot Debo out of a fucking cannon.
Yeah, because I just came up with another show for you to pitch.
What is it?
When you take over the presidency, you take all your friends and you put them in office. Because you've been writing all these shows with your friends.
Yeah.
Put them in office.
Yeah.
I mean, how great would it be?
And
Otis,
film it.
Yeah, Otis
Yeah.
is in there.
Shout out Otis.
Yeah.
Belated happy birthday. Kid was born on Christmas.
Yeah, shout out Spin HF.
Yeah, shout out Spin FH.
FH.
Forest
Yeah,
Hills.
That's his business.
What was I going to say? There was something I was going to say before. Oh, when we were talking about 9/11, my mom
Wow.
every day,
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
every day
Yeah.
she would,
I thought that was normal. All right.
yeah, every
He
day.
it just means he hasn't been here for a while. Which
Yeah.
also
I just
happens.
popped
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys. I got two things to talk about: 9/11. Then I want to talk about the movie Soul.
Oh, I'm in. All right. I
Soul.
want to hear about this.
I mean, by the way, Soul. Yeah.
We got to paint this lighter color.
So
Looks like a
9/11.
law office.
My mom worked in the second tower that was hit, right? And she said every day she would go, and she worked there for 15 years. Every single day, her routine was to get off the train, go get a coffee and a bagel from the same vendor outside the building every day for 15 years. That morning, the vendor, who was Middle Eastern, wasn't there. And she remembers because she had a headache. And she was like, I don't have a headache. I had my morning coffee. Oh, he wasn't there. She was like, and he was there during rainstorms and snowstorms throughout the years.
Maybe he was
but he
sick
wasn't
that day.
there.
Maybe he's sick.
So it's just, is that a coinky dink? I don't know. And also the movie Soul, that lead character looks exactly like Roy Wood
you
Jr.
just dropped a real
I mean,
bombshell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the most surprising thing to me about that is you don't think the Jews did it.
Right.
I don't think the Jews didn't do it.
Yeah. It's
I
all
like the
possible.
Jews.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the one time they collaborated on a project.
I think my grandfather was a Jew, allegedly.
Yeah. The only reason I would suspect
He said
the Jews.
allegedly. Like he was a rapist.
The only
Does that kid not look like Roy Wood Jr. from Soul?
No,
No, that's so
No, he
wild.
does not look like Roy Wood Jr.
No,
at all.
that's Roy Wood Jr. and it's crazy.
Does it look like Roy
if Roy
Wood
Wood
Jr.?
Jr. lost 40 pounds and got like oddly built?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Shout out
him.
Roy Wood
So
Jr.
that means it doesn't look like Roy Wood Jr. If you have to qualify it by, if Roy Wood Jr. got skinny,
Nah, bruh.
also had glasses. That looks like Roy Wood Jr.?
I even think he tweeted
yeah,
it a
it
while
looks
ago.
enough like Roy Wood Jr.
I mean, wait, go back to him. It looks more like me than Roy Wood Jr. Look how close his eyes are together. That
That's
does
true.
not look like Roy Wood Jr.
if Roy Wood Jr. had glasses and a hat on,
No,
Dude,
that does not look like Roy Wood
It's-
Jr.
It looks so similar.
does it look like Roy Wood Jr., Bicky? I think so. Yeah.
Go back to the cartoon. It looks more. Look at how close those eyes are. That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
It's you and Roy Wood Jr.
Yeah, but I can't tell about my baby. We're getting
Beautiful
we
baby.
want to get it measured between eyes to hopefully she doesn't look like me. My eyes are really close together. Have you ever noticed?
No.
Akash
got
has,
glasses.
you ever look in Akash's eyes?
He's got beautiful.
I mean,
eyes.
beautiful baby greens.
Thank you, buddy.
Olive greens.
Thank you,
He's
buddy.
got beautiful fucking.
I want to put you in your eyes in a tuna sandwich. I want to put your eyes on a toothpick and have a martini.
He's got beautiful olive
He's
fucking
got
eyes.
olive.
Yeah.
You fucking pee.
Akash is a good-looking kid, and that's how he fucking went. And he did the 4-Rome scoop.
Oh, let me ask you this.
He did
Are
a
you
4-Rome scoop.
circumcised or no?
Yeah, I'm circed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always wondered. Yeah.
Indians typically are, aren't they?
Typically are not Hindus.
Wow.
Yeah. Typically are
So you
not.
got a nice
I'm
cut of beef.
circed.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, are you cut? Well,
I'm
no,
cut.
I've seen yours. Yeah. I mean,
I'm cut.
Yeah.
Did you have anything
And by
you
the
wanted-
way, I just want to shout out 2020 first year. I mean, I know there's still a couple of days left. First year that I can remember where no STDs or no warts. Here you go. I made it a whole year.
You needed a
and no
quarantine.
sore throats.
Yeah. Yeah.
You needed a quarantine to not get an STD.
Yeah.
You needed a global pandemic to
Yeah.
not get an STD.
Need a quarantine to change your life. Yeah, now I just rip it on Pornhub a little bit, and
It's really funny
That's the
how
move.
many times you got chlamydia
Yeah.
when the world was open.
Yeah.
And then when there's a global pandemic, you can't catch that bug.
I don't know what it
The
is.
most highly transmissible SARS virus to
That's
ever
what
be
they
here,
say.
you can't catch.
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I mean,
Akaash fucking gave it to 700 people.
Yeah,
it's not
just-
transmissible.
it's just what they say.
Everyone in the room got it except for the fat kid from Netflix because he had it 4 times, and you because the fucking elevator's full when the virus showed up.
Fat kid from
Oh yeah, that kid. Oh yeah. What?
Fat English kid.
F it.
Yeah.
He's a Hyenas fan. Shout out that kid.
Yeah, he's the best.
Shit, he's gonna watch us. I'm sorry.
Love
You're a
that
little
kid.
overweight. What do you want me to do? So was I until I got the corona.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corona, by the way, also an effective diet plan. You do lose weight. I
Yo, if
lost
you
about
lose
12
taste
pounds.
and smell, get in shape, you fucking loser.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree,
Did
dude.
Schultze lose taste and smell?
He did. He lost taste.
Yeah.
But he's got it back.
Yeah, I'm like the only one, and then you didn't lose taste or
I
smell.
did not lose taste or smell.
I didn't lose taste, smell. I was
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah.
Right.
If I had lost taste and smell, that would be torturous.
This is just my opinion. I feel like if you have COVID, you should legally have to announce it.
But Greeks play by different rules, and there are. She didn't want her parents to know, probably. She didn't want the community to know. 'Cause They would say,
Right.
what kind of parade is she walking around with? If they're going to look through her Instagram, they're going to see that she has black friends. And the next thing you know, she's going to be in a Greek Orthodox convent.
By the way, my Padea, I want to let you know, V, I realize I forgot your
Greeks get
gift
one, yeah.
here.
Yeah.
The honey that you gave me, the honey liquor. I forgot. I apologize. I thought of it the other day, and I just never came and got it. But I wanted to say to you when I first walked in, I'm sorry I forgot it. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Did
drink.
you have anything you wanted to say about Soul, or was it just
Soul, I wanted to say that I thought the lead character looked like Roy Wood Jr.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to say that I thought I watched it twice now.
Yeah.
I thought to me it was one of the best Pixar movies. Probably I would say the best Pixar movie. The only one obviously better than Soul is Shrek. Shrek is one.
Shrek's not Pixar. That's some other shit. DreamWorks.
DreamWorks. It's all the same shit, dude.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with to me like
the
India
best
and
game
Pakistan.
movie.
I don't know the difference.
Besides Shrek.
What?
The best game movie besides Shrek.
The best game movie besides Shrek. Soul. I just thought it was a fascinating movie because it's about like
This is the first time I've liked a black guy
yeah. I know. No.
since I left Bushwick.
No, dude, I fucking love Ben Carson.
Yeah. Okay.
What's up? It's Chrissy Stand-Ups. Listen, February 12th, 13th, Valentine's Day weekend, I'll be doing Atlantic City, New Jersey, the Celebrity Theater. Then February 25th to the 27th, hot, Phoenix, Arizona, House of Comedy. Then just added March 6th, the Vogel, Red Bank, New Jersey. We just added 2 shows there. Go get get them. The tickets sold out real quick last time. Go to chrisdcomedy.com for tickets. That's chrisdcomedy.com for tickets. I'm Chrissy stand-ups. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
No,
You were upset. You were upset when Kane died. When
Kane died, yeah.
What was his first name?
Nah, I feel like you look at that like that's what needed.
Herman Cain,
if anybody died, it needed to be him.
I mean, Herman is a wild name.
Herman
Could you
is-
imagine you moving through these streets and your first name is Herman?
Yeah, Herman and Eugene gotta go.
Herman is wild.
Herman's a wild one. Yeah.
Yeah, his parents wanted him to be Republican. You can't-
Herman. Yeah, he might have changed his name to Herman when he became Republican. His
Oh,
name may
that's a
be
good move.
like Rahid. And
Yeah.
I had an Uncle Herman.
Yeah, you can't be a guy named Rahid and be a Republican. It doesn't match.
Doesn't match.
So he might have just legally changed it to Herman.
Watch Soul, though. Soul, it's a very eye-opening movie.
Yeah.
It's all about life and following your passion and being in the zone. It's good. It's good for especially being in the arts. It's good.
All right.
I think Soul's a great movie.
I mean, the kid is just out there. I mean, yeah, guys, if you're a painter or an opera singer, you got to go see Soul. It's great. If you're a creative person, it's really inspirational.
Yeah, Soul.
You know what we need? We need a movie that lets the wives or girlfriends of artists understand why they need to shut the fuck up sometimes. You know what I
Right.
mean? Just let us do our thing.
Right. I agree.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife, when I was neurotic and I was really anxious and panicking afterwards, my wife called me a about 4, 5, 6 times.
No, that's probably necessary.
Yeah, but she doesn't understand. Yeah, we're all overthinking wussies.
Yes.
That's why we stand on stage and do skits.
Yeah.
We're all a little bit neurotic.
Yeah.
You know, even Schultz, told me he was like frightened of the virus. So
Yeah.
he was frightened of it. He was getting tested every day. He said he was scared. You know, there's like survivors groups and stuff. Imagine getting it in March when doctors were going like, we don't know.
Yeah.
Like, and they're going like putting people on ventilators and you develop a cough and imagine how scary that shit would be before they, like now they know how to treat it and you know at least if your oxygen dips down, they throw you steroids, they throw you Resveratrol or whatever. But imagine getting it back then. I was talking to my boy whose brother got it, and his brother is in like a survivors group and he was like, do you want to join? I was like, I don't want to talk about Corona after the Akaash episode ever again. I'm blocking it out like fucking Chrissy does with a toot. Yeah. And your mom lost you. And your mom lost you sometime around circa 2014,
Mom lost me as soon as I
15.
graduated. Physical therapy school. I said bye.
Yeah.
My friend Steve fought 3 tours of duty in Iraq.
Yeah.
So, and I speak to, I've known him my whole life. So I speak to him relatively often, and I think this whole time he got coronavirus and was fine. But his whole thing, again, I don't have the balls to do anything that he ever did. But he was always like, I was going into battle thinking I'm going to die. I'm not going to get scared of a virus, even if it kills me. I'm just not ever going to get scared of that. I don't care what the media says. And when he says the media, he means CNN. He was,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he says the media, he was like, I don't care what Cuomo says. I don't care what the media says. I will never be afraid of that because I was in such a more higher risk situation. And he's the one that told me, and I passed that info to Yannis when Yannis was going through it. He was like, what would you rather be? Would you rather be a guy right now who has a 99% chance to survive something? Or would you rather be a guy like me that goes into a war zone and has a less than 50% survival rate, or a guy with pancreatic cancer? He's like, there's somebody right now your age with pancreatic cancer that has a 99% death rate.
Yeah.
That is dealing with it.
Yeah.
So he said, so you have to just stop being so fearful of everything. He told me that back in April. And then I kind of like a little bit disconnected, but obviously it's a fearful thing to get that you can only experience one and if you go through
My
it.
main fear was giving it to people,
And that's the
and
other
that
part.
I gave it to everyone.
That's the
and
other
that
part.
sucked.
Right.
But I didn't fear it. I was like, if I'm sick, whatever. I'm sick. I'm sick all the
That's the part that
time.
most people don't understand is that, and that's why they go like, why don't you just look at Sweden? Well, Sweden didn't work out. Now they're on lockdown. It's like, it's not about the death rate. It's about like overwhelming the system and killing other people who are vulnerable to it because
Right.
they have other conditions.
Yeah.
So that was imagine you're isolated. First of all, so isolation's wild.
Right.
Then I was with my wife and my baby and my mother-in-law who has, fluid around her heart for a full day after I had the virus.
Right.
So so then you got to wait days to find out if they got it. So while you're in isolation and your fever starts and you start to get really sick, I was more sick than Akaash. Me and Alex got it the worst. And then every second you're worrying about them.
Right.
And then you're also worrying about Colin, and you're worrying about these guys,
Yeah.
and you're worrying about. So it's like, and this every second You're just anxious.
But do you
to
understand?
Get to those days.
But to me, though, but none of that, whoever got it, in my opinion, would ever be your fault. It's not your fault that you gave it to anybody.
Yeah, but it's tough
because
to
we're
feel
all
that way.
taking risks going on into a pandemic.
It's tough to feel that way.
Yeah, it's
though.
tough to feel that way. And then
But
also,
it is the way to feel because that is the truth.
But it's
Yeah.
tough.
You're
I
right.
feel for
Yeah.
Akaash. I really do feel for Akaash. Like in retrospect, like I was so sick I wasn't even picking up my phone. You remember? I wasn't answering the phone,
which was
I
a
wasn't
nice
watching
relief.
TV.
Yeah.
I shut down a fucking Netflix special. Like Andrew's got this massive thing he's been so.
But was he ever upset with you?
He was, but he didn't tell me. He took a few days, and then he on Thanksgiving.
But all the anger is really at themselves.
Yeah.
Like that's all anger ever is you yelling at yourself. There's no reason, in my opinion, unless you actively came in, even if you actively came in sick, it is still my right, and I have to take the responsibility to leave. You know what I mean?
No, I don't agree with that.
But that's the truth.
If I was
if you're sick with
duplicitous
anything,
and like
the flu or whatever, stay home.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But still, I 100%, you're right. But if you come in here with the flu, and I am around you with the flu, it is still my choice to not walk out and leave.
It is, but you could still be mad at the person going like, come on, man.
You could still be mad at the person, but I'm just saying all anger is just you really being mad at yourself.
Somebody cuts you off in fucking New York City, and then the anger is directed at that Chinese guy.
Yeah.
Or woman.
By the way, I just want to shout out that I'm having a great time so far in 2021. It is firmly January 2021. There's been a couple of times where I mentioned that it was a couple of days before the new year, and I was just in another zone. It is January 2021, baby, and couple of days from Biden takes over, getting ready for the gulags.
And here's the thing about stereotypes. They're not right, but it does seem that Chinese guys are just worse drivers.
Yes.
I hate that seems that way.
if they're offended by they can go fuck themselves. You started a pandemic and we're focusing on driving.
Yeah, that's
You're
it.
welcome.
Give us that.
You're welcome.
I have just happened to notice that.
Yes.
Have you noticed that, or is that just me?
They're bad drivers.
You don't drive. You're from the Upper West. You take the train and public transport.
Public transport.
And your car was a piece of shit. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to that car. Yeah. That was, but yeah, I do agree. I do agree with the Chinese drivers. But like Bill Burr's joke, either they're really good or really bad.
Yeah.
You know?
He has that joke. So I do sympathize with Akaash because the whole time.
Yes.
And then I was also really sick. He was checking in with me. He was being an amazing person checking in on me.
Chrissy was checking in on me too. I didn't even thank you for that.
Yeah,
Every day
we
was
were
like,
all
"How you
checking
doing,
in.
buddy?"
Thank me. Fuck you.
But for you, it must have been the hardest because you had all these people that because you were basically ground zero.
I'm patient zero.
You were patient zero
Yeah.
for the New York
And the
City
guy who
comedy
gave it to me is a
community.
You were
comic.
912.
But he just saw me and Mike Albanese and like through Shar Singh, I think is the one who gave it to me. But like, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, I think with a virus that, like for my doctor friend, with Christmas, Dr. Lukash, who did get the vaccine.
Who looked over me like an angel during the whole thing.
Yeah.
Lukash, you're the greatest. I told
Absolutely.
you in a text message. I'll do some blow with you even.
He said, yeah, absolutely. He said, with Christmas and the holidays and all that, I asked him, because my mother obviously, being older, having some pre-existing conditions, was like, oh, can you just ask him if it's okay? And he was like, look, at this point now, with the cases going up so much, you have to just understand every single time you walk outside, you are going to potentially be exposed to the virus. Every single time.
Yeah.
So it's up to you what you want to do. You can take that however you want, but he said that is just the truth with the amount of cases.
Yeah.
So that's why for me, when somebody gets it or doesn't get it, I feel there's no real blame in a situation like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Corona, there's no real blame.
Yeah.
Because it's just in the air.
Yeah, I would just say there's no blame because nobody's intentionally doing it, but you can be cautious. You can take precautions.
Yeah,
wear
sure,
your mask,
for
social
sure.
distance.
Absolutely.
Those things work.
Yes,
absolutely.
do
That's
that.
why Binky hasn't gotten. He's been around more dirty comics than a fucking waitress at a comedy club in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, and the kid fucking wears
Shouts
his
to Acme Comedy
Bane
Club.
mask everywhere he goes.
Everywhere he goes. And he's got a furry fucking beard, which I
and
love.
he's fucking been on tour with hardcore Republicans who don't believe the virus is real and has told me California is a communist state.
Yes.
So since he's been on the road with those people and didn't get it, that lets you know how much precautions he's taken. I'm talking about Nate Bargatze. Just come out of the closet. Come out of the closet. You're not getting a show. You're a fucking Trump-supporting red Republican.
It's what it is. Here we go. Last time.
I'm kidding.
last time I texted Nate, I said, hey, man, Merry Christmas. Saw what happened in Nashville. Just checking in on you and your family. He said, thanks, man. We're good except for Biden being in. I said, I know, man, 2024, we will get our lives back when Donnie gets back in. Until then, we just have to listen to Jenny Slate's comedy. And he said, exactly, 2024, baby. People are going to be begging for him to come back. I said, 1,000% USA.
Yeah. I have to say, Republican comedians are a little funnier, maybe.
They're
It's
great.
just, and some of the audiences are a little better to
you
deal
and Nate
with.
are funny guys.
The audiences are just a little better to deal with, too.
I gotta say this. I always love Republican audiences,
Yeah.
but Trump supporters are snowflakes in that way. That if you come at Trump,
They are.
everything
Yep.
is off. Anything,
I
they're
agree.
like liberals.
And they now
the same
don't
person,
watch
I think.
Fox.
Yeah.
They don't watch
Really?
Fox. Yeah. Trump supporters hate Fox because they are saying they're siding with that the election's over and having Republicans on saying that it's over. Trump supporters believe that the election was stolen.
I would say I'm a Republican, not a Trump
He's about
supporter.
to get
Yeah.
fucking sued, by the way, by the voting machine
We'll see if,
companies.
you can take the kid
The
down. Take
voting
your
machine
shot.
companies are going to fucking sue him, and I think they're
Fucking
suing
voting
Fox.
machine
You can
companies.
Google that, and they're going to win, just like that fucking.
Get
just
sued
like,
by fucking ATM.
no, they're getting the same way that kid from that school who won. He got a lot of money. That kid. What was the school? The Columbine kid, the Covington kids.
Oh,
That sued the papers.
Oh yeah, they got a shitload of
You,
money.
you
Good.
can't, like, the news
Yeah, that
has
was
gotten
foul.
so wild
Yeah.
that they forgot that this is a litigious society. They'll say anything for ratings, and they have forgotten that they're liable.
Yeah.
So these voting machines, like any network that's going, like, as entertained that this has been, that their voting machines have been fraudulent,
Right.
They're suing. You can Google it. They're
I
fucking
saw the New York.
suing.
I saw the New York Post wrote an article just the other day who endorsed Donald Trump. Said, Trump, please just back off now because he keeps focusing
Yeah.
on he's asking the Electoral College to vote him in.
Yeah, it's
to
brutal.
go, which is when really, but he's saying that those runoffs. I think it's January 5th or 6th. I think in Georgia and another state, like those are humongous. If the Republicans lose that,
If
Yeah,
you don't admit
he-
as a Trump supporter that he has narcissistic personality disorder, then I'm sorry. You just got your head in a fucking potato sack. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with telling people voting is rigged if you got this massive runoff is you need people to vote Republican if
Yeah.
you want the. So like, for Trump supporters to be like, fuck it, it's all rigged, that hurts you.
Yeah.
I think that's basically what they're saying, right?
A lot of slack in the Indian community from Indian fans because he probably has a lot of Indian fans. Kid's got a big YouTube. Does he get any last slack from that community for being a Republican comedian?
But I thought they were
so many
Republican.
people, so many people think I'm Democrat. So many people think I'm Republican. Oh, he's so left, it annoys me. Oh, he's so right wing, it drives me crazy. And that lets me know I'm doing a good job of being. I try to be
Absolutely.
a centrist.
I think that means
Yeah.
you're doing your job
Yeah.
as a comedian.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I think a comedian should do. It's not our job to be pundits. It's our job to poke fun at whatever we
I don't
see.
vote.
Yeah, no, dude, that
I don't
same
vote
way.
either.
I'm a centrist too. Like
Yeah.
my
That
whole
shit is
thing
so
is like
gay.
people ask you like what my opinions are. It's like, dude, it's like I'm for the woman's right to choose and the wall. So it's like that's just it's just who I am. So take it. So whatever you want. That's the center, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't put me in a fucking box.
Absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
for a woman's right to choose. I also don't really care about poor people.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, it's like, what do you want me to do? You know,
Yeah.
I got to fucking pay taxes for everybody to take the bus. It's like, you know what I mean?
I just think most people don't understand how complicated a place the world really is.
Sure.
It's like, yeah, you want troops home. You want troops home. Let's pull them out of the Middle East. You pull them out, creates a power vacuum. Terrorists fester. Dictators come to power.
Right.
Things happen. I mean,
Fester.
there's
Let me tell you
no
something.
action.
That shit is they problem.
But
That shit is yo.
It's not that
problem.
simple. We're
Yeah.
connected. It's not that simple. We need that oil. It's not that simple.
It's the fucking oil.
You want your fucking
Tesla,
tire-
baby.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah,
Tesla
your
still
Tesla-
needs oil. They got tires are made out of oil. Plastic's made out of oil.
Yeah, but we don't
Everything's
need
made
that
out of
oil.
oil. Yeah, yeah.
Why can't we run on whale oil?
Do people even know
Yo, let me-
tires are made out of oil?
Let me ask you this though.
Ask me that. I don't.
We-
I don't
let's
minutes
say-
left.
let's
I don't
say we-
respond.
let's say we-
just get on flagrant 2 and axe at me.
Okay,
Yeah.
we go on. We cut the fucking Middle East. We're done. I don't give a fuck about you guys.
Okay.
We'll pay whatever you mark up the oil, but
Yeah.
we'll save that with not sending military over there. You charge a crazy markup on the
Sounds
oil.
like a good
fuck us
idea,
in the ass.
AOC.
Who
I mean,
cares?
what the fuck?
We need a little
By
bit
the
for
way-
tires.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
fucking
Who
tires.
cares about tires?
Once every 3 years, you
Yeah.
change your tires.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
right. You see, in the ideal world, he's right, but we just don't live in an ideal world. And we got to have boots on the ground. We're the new Rome, babe. We're taking resources. And if you want to live in the new Rome, you just got to look yourself in the mirror and say, I like my iPhone for this price.
I'm a part of the problem.
I like my
and that's
tires
fine.
for this price.
Yep.
I like my Nike sweatpants for this price at Marshall's. I'm talking to you, Binky. I'm talking to you, Zach Isis, who when you walk into Marshall's, everyone knows your name like Cheers.
Yes.
If you want your stuff at a nice price,
Yes.
you just have to accept the fact
Yes.
that this is Rome and we exploit, because that's what empires do. They exploit. And the citizens there was no Roke Womans.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
Yanni Biden is back. Yanni Biden, that was, let's end it there. There was no yoke Romans.
There was no Roke Yeomans. What I was trying to say
There was no Roke Yeomans.
There was no woke Romans. They
Yeah.
got it. They were just happy to be citizens of Rome, go to the Colosseum, have their bread and circus, be able to go to the brothel, which was in the library.
Love
They took
the
an
brothel.
underground tunnel and fucked you.
Brothels back, yo.
We need broth.
Yeah,
With
we
a
need,
vengeance.
and we got to bring eunuchs back too. Those are probably really
what a
fun
eunuch
to
is?
fuck.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really fun to fuck.
It's a
Just
fucking nice
just a
eunuch.
nice boy with lipstick on.
Just take his balls out, get
Yeah.
that voice nice and high.
And he remains kind of girlish. That
could
way you don't have
probably
to worry.
find a eunuch in the Philippines or something like that.
Absolutely. And if you could go to Thailand, see, here's the benefit, okay?
Yes.
I'm not saying I like women, okay? But I'm just saying, let's look at it from another culture's perspective,
Okay.
And I don't know why we always get with Akaash, we end up talking about lady boys.
Yeah.
But if you go to Thailand,
Because I'm built like
they don't,
one.
they're not
You are.
hung up on it. Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
hung up on it at all. It's not a big deal. They, it's like, if you're with a lady boy, it's like having a Beyond Burger. Okay,
Right.
you don't got to worry about the same type of cholesterol or heart problem.
Yes.
When you're with a real woman, you have to worry about getting her pregnant. That's a whole complication. But if you just want something that looks like a woman where there's no chance of pregnancy, Chrissy, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
It's a safe option. It's like having sex with a woman with a rubber without a rubber.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
It
thought
does.
this through.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That took Venetia a couple of seconds. She's a little Franks.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, I'm all about ladyboys.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it though. I don't know.
But yo, why is it that every time a civilization or empire gets very successful and peaks, why is it that you start to see, without exception, Ottomans, Greeks, Romans, I'm sure in the
We didn't have an empire.
yeah, whatever Alexander the
Just
Great
wild.
steamrolled.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
Alexander the Great steamrolled India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What can you do?
Yeah, he was Greek. He's not Macedonian. I don't care. Don't fucking. But how come things get weird sexually? Like it starts to get like perverse.
It's the Chrissy D problem. You got life is too good. You're fucking everything you want
Right.
to.
Having a
Things
good
get
time.
weird.
Right.
Yeah,
I
you're,
think
time,
you're right.
baby.
you're
Yeah.
living it up.
Right.
Bubbas, where can people find you?
Flagrant 2 podcast. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter at Akaash Singh, AKAASH.
Buddhist temple on Saturdays in Jersey.
SINGH. Yep, or The Good World with My Girl on Sunday, either one.
Yes.
And YouTube.com. Just look up my name.
I mean, the kid's got 100,000 plaque.
Yeah,
Kid's got a big time plaque.
Kids,
Yeah,
the
I
kid,
have not posted on IG in months, but I got to get back on it.
Akaash,
fuck it, dude.
fucking hilarious comic. You guys know him now. I mean, we're like familiar. We're like the syndicate.
Yeah, buddy.
We're
Yeah.
like the New York
We
podcast.
went through it together.
Yeah.
The New York Syndicate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Flagrant 2, you know the deal. Akaash Singh, go check out his YouTube. Follow him on the Gramsci Poo.
Yes.
And go follow their Patreon as well. Who is that?
Probably Joe to put the
Yeah.
TV up. Yeah, so, all right, and then get us historyhyenas.com or souljoels.com, but go to christycomedy.com or historyhyenas.com. January 16th, Royersford, Pennsylvania. It's going to be fun. Hey, Bert will be on the show.
Yeah, everyone used to knock Soul Joel until they needed him,
He
and
adapted.
now he's like the only club you could do.
He's the greatest guy.
I started with
Number
Soul
one,
Joel.
Soul Joel.
I started with Soul Joel. I've driven everywhere with Soul Joel. Congrats, Soul Joel. Go support Joel Richardson, Soul Joel Productions. His shows are in parts of the country where,
Yeah.
you know what? There is no industry there, but you're
No.
going to have a great fucking show.
You're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, and right now, Soul Joel's Comedy Club's in Royersford, PA.
It's in Royersford,
Bring your Trump flags.
Yeah.
Yo, big
Bring
time.
your Trump flag.
Royersford,
Are
Pennsylvania.
you bringing Haybird or Sergio?
Hey Bert's there. He's the house MC. I'm going to bring Homeless Pimp. We're going to film it. And you can see all that at patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys.
Yes.
Chrissy Tie-ins.
It's Chrissy, so go check it out. Go see Akaash at Atlantic City where he gave us all fucking Corona.
As always, we love to read our Patreon names, the newest members of the matriarchy. We read your names. We have a good time. We give the winner a PPW, Pseudo Penis of the Week. So first, I'd like to start off with somebody who messaged me, said we forgot to read their name, and I apologize. It's a funny, good name. Me and my wife sleep in separate rooms. I close the door, but I still smell fumes. That's on this list? Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, so I thought because he said he set his name up. He set up his account months ago.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
it's
we
on the
have a lot
list.
of
That's how
names.
behind we are. So there you go, kid.
Yes,
I mean,
on the
stop
list.
fucking messaging me. You just have to hold your horses. Okay, here we go. So that's one. Oh, that was number one on the list.
I just switched it.
Oh. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, we got It's What It Is Cuz We're High-Key Autistic with the sprinkle of ADHD, which is an oxymoron because ADHD and autism on the same spectrum. Fucking idiots. Then we got Elevators. Elevators only because I hate stepping on my huge schlong when walking upstairs. Then we got McKinley.
Rex.
McKinley, good president. Alex Anchondo. Then we got Father Bill, Might Just Be Nice. Daddy Burr, got you both thrice. There you go.
Father bills are tough. I'm telling you. I'm just warning you guys.
They're hard, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
Then we got Reality is a Suggestion. Father Bill Told Me So, Trump 2020. Then we got Chasm 1207. Then we got Chrissy Cracked Open but Not Cleaned Out because a Muzzy Wuzzy went busty busty on my tummy wummy Lowry. Okay, no? Okay. Then we
There's
got...
a borderline Drex.
No,
Borderline.
it's fine. It's fine.
You know, I don't want to give him a Drex and make
No,
him feel bad.
listen.
You know, other people, you know.
No, we're raising the bar here.
Yeah.
Then we got Johnny the G. Then we got the only Latina female Yogi fan. Don't worry, Chrissy Donnie T will not stay in office 4 more years. Okay? Then we got,
temp.
if Yannis Pappas keeps eating dolmades, he is going to look like a hippopotamus.
It's a Greek last name. You got to give credit. Sometimes you like you got to give credit to the bars.
Yes.
You know how Andrew Schultz got bars and bars and bars,
bars.
layers. You got to watch it again. Hippopotamus. All Greek names
bars.
end with an S, so you got to give him the list for that.
Then we got Mike the Finnish kid living in Germany. I'm so white that my face looks like...
Oh no.
I stepped
Yes,
into that one. I stepped into that
No,
one.
no.
I should have read that one.
No, that's one of those ones like from last week. What was the one last week?
I forgot.
What was the one from last week that we didn't give credit to? No, I'll take the hit.
I forgot.
I'll take the hit. What was it?
Oh, Mulignani.
Mulignani.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
take the hit. It's wrong, but it's funny. This is Patreon. Mulignani should have won.
Okay.
And so I'm giving this guy, he's on the list.
He's on the list.
Yes.
Okay. So then we got Corey Anderson. Then we have had this one already, but it's a good one. Fumare Stoudemire. But it is a good one. We've just had it so many times.
Had it, yeah.
Then we got Eric Lee. Then we got, it's AE, but is that a Greek letter of the alphabet, Venetia? It looks like an A
She
and
does.
E.
She's looking at a list from
Alpha
4 months
Omega?
ago.
Okay. Then we got Joey Rodriguez. Then we got Yanni Glutes and Chrissy Poop Shoot. Come on over and watch my dog Scooter Cooch.
See, he went with old thing, and then at the end he hit me, so it's a Drexler.
Drexler. Then we got Cowboys receiver Fumari Cooper. Like Amari Cooper.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. The Fumari names are you got to come strong now.
Then we got JF. Then we got Def Into Fumes Cuzzo.
Deaf into fumes, Cuzzo is the definition of a chicken fingy for a Drexy.
Then we got Vincenzo Barbelli Squingelli.
Just shout out to the Italians.
Yeah. Then we got Forever Fumare, one word.
It's another chicken finger for a Drex. Forever Fumare sounds like a spoof R&B album.
Yeah. Then we got Connor Corcoran, Tom Sherm. Then we got Love Me Some Chrissy Cakes, but make no mistake, you're getting my money because I'm a brownie like Schultzy side piece. I don't even know what that's about.
It's probably just making a joke that Schultz has a side piece and she's just a black girl. So it's I'm putting
Akaash.
Akaash on the fucking list.
There you go.
Yeah, that is a goodie.
That was great.
Then we got Bailey Chandler, Andrew Waldock. Then we got Anthony Simakov. Then we got shout out Jonestown Water Department. Shout out.
Shout out Jonestown Water Department. Good, a very strong Drexler. Very strong. Borderline on the list.
Then we got Biden queefs in his mask. Drexler.
Borderline.
Then we got Eslando.
I don't want to make Veneti upset. Islanda, no.
Then we got fat shit on canvas going to draw Muhammad in a different way. Drexler. Then we got Sand Monkeys 2024. Then we just have a business, MKG Entertainment.
Screwed in.
Might be a strip club.
Screwed in.
DM,
Screwed in.
Snapchat,
Screwed
TGTV.
in. The guys who do that are screwed in.
Then we got Straight to the Back.
Yep.
Then we got Yanni Longfarts sucking on his own shorts like a dart. Yanni Longfarts might have been better than the rest of the name.
Yeah, the dart at the end kind of took it down to
Shoots
a Drex.
Unfortunately, you were on the list with Yanni Longfarts. You went to a Drex by shorts like a dart.
Sharts like a dart was too much. Self-edit, guys.
Then we got Willie D, the producer smoocher. Fly me out, I'll eat that pooper.
Drexler.
Then we got Waist Size 38, not 100% straight because Father Bill tried to nuke my tonsils in 88.
That's what I'm talking about when you bring the heat. That's
Yeah.
going on the list.
Okay, then we got Chris
If you nuke my tonsils
in 88.
in 88, which is also a callback to Chris Mullen and the crew of 88.
Yeah.
Don't think I don't know when you're screwed in
Yeah.
because I catch that too
But-
on the list.
Just want to clarify, it was Chris Mullen and the crew of 82.
Yeah.
It's a sketch.
Yanni Biden.
But we're in fucking the fun zone right now.
I read the fun zone. I thought it was 88.
Yeah, Soul's a good movie. Chris Turner.
Yeah.
Then we got Mac McClimson. Then we got Come See You in a Different Way, Tay. Then we got Luke
Wait,
DeWeet.
come see me in a different way, Tay.
Yeah.
That's a chicken fingy. That's probably his real name. He's getting a Drexler.
Yes, Dresser. Then we got Luke DeGuido, Wop Raviolis. Then we got Ass Few. Then we got True Blue Bear, Jew Covered in Glue, Swoo. I don't know.
Could be the victim of a bad read, but we got to keep moving.
Yeah. Then we got Datner A. Diaz. Then we got Tried Drexler, a.k.a. Tranny Latruso, a.k.a. Tranny Bonaducci. Cuz the Hoochies Coochies, Get My Smoothies, Betting Biden's, Bans Me, and a Fewy.
I mean, there was parts of it that could have been on the list
Yeah.
alone. Yeah.
Then we got Chrissy Rollerblades, a.k.a. Chrissy Fruit Boots.
Strong, funny laugh.
List?
That's on the list. Chrissy Fruit Boots is on the list, and he had to set it up with what the Fruit Boots were.
Chrissy Rollerblades.
Perfect.
Then we got... I just drank the flu shot, went down the wrong pipe.
Yeah. Are you doing a flu shot?
I'm Chrissy Cayenne Peppers. I do want to...
Oh, you got one of those. Yeah, those things are. Yeah, those
Then we
things
got-
cure corona.
Then we got Tucker Parsons. Then we got James Littley. Then we got Mike, por favor, Padre Bill, no Pantino. Then we got the Dems be telling lies. I smell like apple pie and lean right. Trump 2020 till I die. Then we got Major Chrissy Coke Cancock, Fumes. Kyle McCulley, Nicholas French. Then we got Maddie the Twink with the pink chili ring that don't stink, Van Neffen.
If you would have stopped with your Matt with the chili ring, I would have given it
Yeah.
to you. Yeah.
Ryan Allison. Then we got Meatball Morpheus. Then we got
Meatball
Connor.
Morpheus is a funny. It's a funny one. It's almost a Drex.
Then we got Connor WTF, no BS, why no FF in the SS. Okay, we gotta move on.
Yeah, we gotta move on.
Then we got Chrissy Neutron Pseudo Penis. Then we got Javon, aka Susan.
Originality, hilarity's going
List.
on the list.
Then we got Brendo Backshots will tongue punch your fart box. We've had tongue punch the fart box a lot, but
Bunch
it's
of
funny.
times, yeah.
Then we got Guns, Germs, and Steel Pipe Chrissy.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like it hits you like you don't even laugh because it's like wow, on the list.
On the list. That's
Valentina doesn't know what we're talking about. She's dyslexic. She will never get through that book.
Yeah. Shout out Jared Diamond.
Shout out Jared Diamond.
Yeah.
That's a great book. Everyone should read it.
Then we got Handy Manny, give me a handful of Chris and Yanni's fannies. Okay. Then we got Ryan Rotkamp, Connor, Jacob Van Rassen, Andy Lombara, Enki, VJ Ganesh, Jonah sent to the back but not Black Campos. Jesus. Then we got Mo Money Muhammad.
I mean, they're rough, but they're fun. That was funny as well.
Then we got the Fume names are getting old, but make no mistake, I didn't choose the Fumes chose me.
On the list.
On the list.
On the
Venetia
list.
sprung up for that
Yes.
one. Venetia thinks that's the winner.
Yeah, that's on the list.
Then we got Dominic Francis. Then we got Aaron Terazian. Then we got Jesse. I made it over the wall of this great country, Delgado.
On the list.
On the list. Then we got JC Denton.
Strong list.
Then we got Pete the Squeak.
Pete the Squeak is a chicken fingy for a Drexy.
Then we got a gender-curious gay Puerto Rican man here. Slap my ass and call me a Latinx.
God,
Sorry, this is even better than I thought.
Yeah.
A gender-curious gay Puerto Rican man here. Slap my ass and call me a Latwinks.
A La Twinks.
Yeah, it's a twink.
That we're talking about top contender at this
Yes,
point.
I apologize.
Top contender at this point.
Then we got Canadian Craig with the third leg.
Chicken finger. God, it's a borderline. It could go either way, but because the other ones were so good, he's a Drexler.
Then we got Matthew Wright, Hannah Marie, also Irish and Italian, so we might be cousins. Cuz Barry. Then we got John Cody. Then we got the Itsy Bitsy Chrissy went up. I got it. The Itsy Bitsy Chrissy went up Westchester spout, cracked open Marisa, and rigorously cleaned her out.
Yeah, I mean, if with a better read, it would have been a Drexy. You got a bad read. There's nothing we could do about it.
Sometimes you got to just spell it all out, but I know it may get cut off with Patreon.
Yeah.
Chrissy and Yanni watch me deep ass this Dasani. Okay?
Wait a second. Do you get that?
Chrissy and Yanni watch me deep ass this Dasani
He's
like a
taking
water.
a water bottle of Dasani and sticking it in his ass, and we're watching him.
Yeah, that's what it is. You
It's
like it?
on the list.
Got
Yes.
it. Shout out to Sonny, even though Poland Springs is sponsored. then we got Mikey. Then we got Mikey, Likey, Maurice's moon poon, like a dikey, COVID immune baboon goon who splooged too soon from a spoon sesh with the true blue fume Daloon.
Just too much, too wordy.
It's a lot.
Yeah, but it was a good attempt.
Then we got coming for PDD in a different way for breaking Chrissy's heart. Yeah, it's on the list.
Yeah.
Then we got Tommy, the Delaware sauce monkey Mushemi. Musameski.
Very funny.
Then we got Jorge Tarango, Shane Exines, or Shane Zines. Then we got I'm Franks and Beans and I forgot my old password. Now you're getting paid twice. It's what it is.
On the list. This is the best list we've ever had.
Yeah.
This is the best list we've ever had.
Then we got Leonardo King Sweek Rebels. Then we got Vito, my sauce monkey mom said if I go to bed with a wet head, I'll wake up with fumes. Sicily. Sicily.
Too strong of a list before him. If you're a Drexler, I'll give you a Drexler.
Christopher Canedo. Then we got French Canadian kid with a D's piece trying to get Chrissy Queen's peen cream in my poutine.
On the list.
On the list.
On the list.
Then we got William James. Haley, make no mistake, I'm a German kid, Krieg. Then we got the PC police coming to take why Sean King's N-word pass away, fueled by the $3 Bill of Rights. $3 Bill of Rights is
the whole thing.
I mean, that's just what that may be. We have to incorporate that into our show, onto our website. That we have the $3 Bill of Rights of what the rules are of this podcast.
This list, I could tell you 100%. This is the best list we've ever had.
This is probably the most
like,
that have made the list.
Funny. We've had like bigger bangers, but as far as volume of funny, we haven't had a list like this ever.
Then we got David Stevenson. Then we got Who Dis. Erica Feldman. Then we got James. Father Bill made me squeal. He put his stumper in my dumper. Banda.
The Father Bill, the people have clung to Father Bill.
They love it.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah. $3 Bill of Rights may be one of the funniest things that's ever been said on the show, though.
Yeah, but I mean, Martin Luther King's up there.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Then,
So's Mulignani.
It's what it is. Then we got DH, Travis Grimm. Then we got Max the Dirty Jew. Sorry about that. We'll keep moving on.
Max the Dirty Jew. Well, he's calling himself. I mean,
Dirty
kid's
Jew.
Jew. But it's, yeah, we can't.
Then we got Evander with the Drexler. Then we got Cody Rogers. Then we got Fat Matt. Then we got
Fat Matt Drex.
Then we got Yanni gains a chromosome when he shaves.
Onto the list.
Then we got Owen Gill, Connor Nix, Jake, Sam Klemp, Jake Brom, Jacob, and then finally Rudy Julie Fumare.
Yeah, that's a Drexler.
It's
could be on the
very
list.
close.
Yeah, just you were born at the wrong time because this list is heavy. That's a goodie. If you're gonna put Fumari in a name, come like that though.
Okay, so here we go. So we have, so you highlight them in red. So here is the list. Number 1, love me some Chrissy cakes, but make no mistake, you're getting my monkey because you're getting my money because I'm a brownie like Schultz's side piece.
That's a goodie. Oh God, that's a contender.
Waist size 38, not 100% straight because Father Bill tried to nuke my tonsils in 88.
I don't know about this list, man. I'm trying to eliminate.
All right.
Fuck.
Chrissy Rollerblades, a.k.a. Chrissy Fruit Boots.
That's a personal fave of mine.
Okay.
Right now, I can't take any of these off.
Javon, a.k.a. Susan.
Javon, a.k.a. Susan's another great. I mean, that's a great one.
Guns, Germs, and Steel Pipe Chrissy.
That's another great one.
Then we got the fume names are getting old, but make no mistake, I didn't choose the fumes. The fumes chose me.
That's Jesus Christ. What are we gonna do, guys? I can't choose.
A gender curious gay Puerto Rican man here slap my ass and call me a La Twinks.
I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Chrissy and Yanni watch me deep ass this Dasani.
I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Comment.
Usually these would be on multiple lists over weeks.
Coming for PDD in a different way for break Chrissy's heart. And it's
It's very
spelled
funny.
Hearrt.
Very funny. Maybe we can eliminate that one
All right, let's
compared
listen.
to the other ones.
Okay, then we got I'm Franks and Beans. I forgot my old password. Now you're getting paid twice. It's what it is.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Eliminate that kid? I can't eliminate that kid.
The PC police coming to take why Sean King's N-word pass away, fueled by the $3 Bill of Rights.
What are we supposed to do?
That's the one.
You think
are we supposed
Venetia
to
is
do?
saying that's the winner?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to
I
do?
think in times when we're uncertain, like we should have been doing for more moments in history, we need to defer to a woman, and I'd like to defer to the woman.
I'd
I'd like you to pick it for us because we can't think.
Yeah, that's the one that everybody
That's the
laughed
winner.
at.
PC police coming to take Why Sean King's N-word passed away, fueled by the $3 Bill of Rights.
I've taken myself out because for me, I think I would give it to all, but there's got to be a winner. The woman chose it. It's the year of the woman. So also we had Akaash in here.
Yeah.
So, you know, what episode is this going on? Akaash was here. It was great. Akaash was great. We never had a feud. You know, we love each other. We're glad everyone's okay. You know, just be careful out there, man. The vaccine's coming soon.
Yes.
And we love you guys. Thanks. We hope you had a great New Year's as well.
I hope you had a great Diwali.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys, of course, for all the fun. It's been, you guys are great. Patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys. Tell your friends.